Hello, I'm Bradley and welcome to my channel and welcome to December. My most favourite holiday is just around the corner, it's in sight, and of course everybody's in full swing preparations. When I say everybody, I appreciate that some people start a lot later in December, and you know what, sometimes I wish I could do that because the hustle and bustle, the magic of all of it is amazing, but I just couldn't do it to myself. I have so much to prepare and so much to buy and organise. I need to start autumn, sort of late summer, just to be able to get ahead of myself because, and here's the because, and a lot of my subscribers will know that, and people who have watched me over the last couple of years. And by the way, can you believe that my channel's been going for 5 years? So we've covered Christmas quite a lot on my channel and around this magical time of the year. But as a lot of people in my family will know, that I have to get myself super prepared and organised. In fact, actually at work, I'm known as Mr. Christmas. Now, I know that sounds a bit cheesy, but I absolutely love it. And come October, it gets mentioned, and I absolutely love it because I go all out on Christmas. And I don't just mean the decorations. I love doing everything sort of in order, how I do it each year. But more, we'll get to that anyway. But I have to get prepared, super prepared, because I help my brothers and I help my father for my mum's gifts. And I've got so much to organise. So yeah. And one of the lovely things as well, because I really love Halloween, but one of the most great things I really absolutely adore in my family is I've got twin niece and nephews and a little niece who they all share the same birthday on the 29th of November. So in my family, and I've been doing it since it was a tradition I started when I was about 19, 20, I think. Thanksgiving, always loved the essence of Thanksgiving from a very early child. And then as I grew up and started work and in one thing or another, still love Thanksgiving. And then one day I just sort of went click. Do you know, we've got so much to be thankful for in our family, in our lives. I just love just to get the family around the table, show that appreciation, share something magical, and that gateway to Christmas. So I have been doing that for quite a few years now. So I prepare a big meal. I do that with mum as well, which is absolutely lovely. And this year was really, really nice. I've got more family, not everybody. It's just in my sort of family home. I live in the family home with mum and dad and my brother, and whoever comes in, there's always food in the house, always luxuries in the house. So when the kids come as well, it's just lovely. It always is. It's Nanny and Grandad's house, so I live in that house. So I live in the family home. So yeah, always really, really lovely. But to me, it's the floodgates to Christmas. So I really love that, of course, because then you've got Black Friday. But before that, you've got my two nieces and my nephew's birthday on the 29th of November. This year, so that's the Friday just gone. This year we all went out for a family meal, which was really, really lovely. And my sister-in-law's son and daughter came, who are my niece and nephew as well. And they were really, it was lovely to see them, lovely to catch up with them as well. And so that was really, really great. Then the Saturday, I had my little niece's birthday party, a huge bash. It really, really was. And I got to help my brother and his fiance and her brother and sister came as well and helped with the preparations of it. And I think there was about 35 children with their parents as well. So there was lots going on, disco, bouncy castle, go-karts, all of it. It was incredible. Really, really was a really special, special time. And my little niece had this beautiful gown on, and I had the privilege of ironing it actually for her this year. So that was really lovely, and I'm very, very close. So it's been a magical weekend. And then the Sunday, I seen a Christmas production, which my little niece at 5 was in. She was a cute little snowman. From a Frozen scene from the film Snowman, Frozen, which was really, really lovely. And that was, of course, the 1st of December. So it was great to really start the ball rolling on the Christmas preparations and the enjoyment and all those wonderful things with Christmas music and dancing. And it was lovely. It really, really was. And of course, living in the family home is really great because I always get that real cherished time, whether it be 10 minutes in the evening or 10 minutes at 6:30 in the morning or whatever, to share a heart-to-heart conversation with mum and dad, which I'm always absolutely privileged with. So throughout all of this, it's really, really great. December is one busy month, but I urge you, my friends, that yes, December is super busy. Yes, there's lots going on. There's get-togethers. There's everything going on at work, isn't there? Everything draws to a close at work, and then you've got getting together with friends and family, and everybody's trying to sort of accommodate so much. And I do find that whenever it really ramps up like that, that time seems to click by a little bit quicker. So I urge you that if you are working and you're sort of burning yourself out, just really take your time to embrace the season, hold on to the season, and make the most of every single second you can. And with your loved ones, never put it off. And I always say this doesn't have to just be Christmas, but never put off something you want to say, share. If you want to hug someone, give them a hug. If you want to tell them what they mean to you, tell them. Don't put it off and think, I'll do it next time I see them in December. I'll do it next time I see them. Or we'll do that catch up sometime in the December. Then before you know it, Christmas is here and you didn't have that opportunity, or you didn't make the most of that opportunity. So I always say that December is a real magical time and I love this because one of my favourite films is Mrs. Miracle at Christmas. Absolutely love it. Doris Roberts, absolutely amazing actress. And miracles happen every day, she says, in that film. And I always think that, do you know what I mean? I really, really do. That miracles happen. Miracles can happen all the time. Miracles happen all the time. We don't have to plan for it. We don't have to sort of really kind of stress ourselves out about it. Magical things happen in December all the time. October for me, I always love Halloween, but it was quite stressed. I enjoyed Halloween, but it was quite stressed. My family have been through some storms this year. We've got through them, thank the Lord above, and we're healthy and well, and we're all looking forward to the Christmas season. November was very hectic, but super, super enjoyable, and absolutely loved it. December, I've nearly finished all the Christmas shopping. So I've got two nieces and nephews who I don't see, but they're always in my thoughts and in my prayers, and I love them to pieces. And I've got then they're twins, and then I've got another set of twins. And then I've got my little niece she's no baby, she's 5, and that's my twin brother's little girl. So I buy gifts all for them. My brothers, I've got 3 brothers, my mum and my dad, and always at Christmas, my dear nan always would say that Christmas brings joys and sorrows. And you know, I never used to, as a young child, kind of understand that. But as I grew older, and I lost my nan in May of 21, which absolutely breaks my heart. But she's always with me. She's always with me. She guides me, and she's always with me. But there is an empty space in my heart at Christmas, especially at Christmas. All the time there is, and sometimes I have a few tears. And I used to always help my nan prepare. She had a very, very big family, so I always used to help my nan prepare for Christmas. So it brings all of that. She's with me always, but she's closer to me at this time of year. And so there are some, and I think that's what we've got to remember, that this month is such a magical time, and the Christmas season is such a magical time, and there's so many incredible things happen. But there are people going through difficult times, and people are still going through storms in their lives at Christmas. Even Christmas Day, when we all have that celebration, and our loved ones are all around the table, and we share that magic, and we share that love and that everlasting bond, that there are people who are going through the worst times in their lives. And I think that's why that I always try to just embrace everything a little bit more, just the magic, and just how privileged and cherished we are that if we all get there safe, well and healthy, that we never ever know that anything can happen around any corner. I always say that none of us are promised a tomorrow, so embrace and just, if you can, make the most of it today, and just really embrace and hold on to everything. And so people go through difficult times, don't they, this time of year, and sometimes, most of the time, that when someone says to you about grief and time healing and things like this, and I know that people really try to show a lot of compassion when people lose somebody, especially around this time of the year. So, do you know what? It doesn't go away. It doesn't go away. But your life grows around that pain, that grief, that missing place in your heart. And I don't ever think that you're ever quite the same. But do you know what? That's okay, because that truly tells us just how special and how loved and all what they mean to you. So Nan is always with me, and yes, my heart breaks, but I embrace Christmas because that's what she would want me to do. So my friend, if you're going through a difficult time this Christmas season, as we come into December, give yourself a break. If you can't do the festivities, if you can't embrace every single moment of it, just take care of yourself. And if you can, enjoy what you can. Take from every situation what you can. But just remember that all your feelings and all your heart matters. So if somebody invites you to something, or if you're trying to do something, or you fall to pieces putting up the Christmas tree because of something you're going through, that's okay, my friend. Take your time. Don't rush. We say, don't we, that this season rushes on by, but there's plenty of time. Nobody needs to rush. Nobody needs to panic buy. Nobody needs to be hard on anybody else because they think they should be further advanced, or they haven't achieved what they've wanted to achieve this year. Doesn't matter, my friend. If you're healthy and well, there's always plenty of time to be able to push on at your own pace. And that's what I always say in life, that as long as we keep going, as long as you keep trying, and as long as you do your best, you'll get there in the end. It doesn't matter if somebody else you know has already got there. They're living a different life. They're living a different story. They're on a different path than you. This Christmas season will bring many, many magical moments, but people will be going through things. And I think, do you know what, in recent years, what we've learned from the COVID pandemic and the war in this world, that sometimes, do you know what, just in the here and now, we need to spread as much kindness and love and supporting one another and happiness and just making things bright and cheerful and actually embracing that everybody is an individual, everybody's got a different view, and that every single person will have a different opinion. And it's okay to have an opinion, but what it's not okay is to express that if it's not appropriate. You can think what you like, but for heaven's sake, keep it to yourself, especially this time of year. And if you can, like I say, embrace every single moment of it. So happy December, my friends. And it is one of my most favourite time, if not my most favourite time of the year. And of course, it is all about family and friends. So really embrace that and throw yourself into it. And don't work too hard. Try and capture the moment and try and hold on to every single second of it if you can. But remember, don't get stressed out about that. You're thinking that time's flying on and you're looking and you're doing that calendar watch. Or perhaps you're thinking that you've left the Christmas shopping and you're getting a little bit stressed of what to buy. Just take your time. Embrace it. Because sometimes those struggles can turn out to be the most incredible moments. I always think in spontaneity and doing things just like that. Sometimes the rush doesn't pay off. But sometimes just giving yourself time, these things come. How do you prepare Christmas? These things come. It all falls into place, my friend. So on that note, God bless. Thank you very much for being here. And I really do hope that you've enjoyed the channel this year. And we've got a lot more to come. But there'll be more to come in December and more into 25. So on that note, thank you very much for sharing this clip with me. Thank you very much for being here. God bless. Take great care. And until next time, I look forward to seeing you soon. Happy December.